Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today I've got a reading for you that feels like it is about a family situation where even if you have known someone for a very long time, you don't necessarily feel like that is a really good relationship. This could be marked by somebody who is a little holier than thou, or somebody who likes to judge your life, but maybe be a little bit willing to ignore what they need to work on. For many of you, this death card is literal. So you may be experiencing the loss of someone in your family or going through some grief. And my heart goes out to you if that's true. I'm sending you a hug. But for some of you, this death is less about grief. How do I say this? There's added grief because of how people are handling this passing. If this is not a situation where someone has passed away, it is a question mark about whether or not it's time to go no contact with someone in your family that has demonstrated that they really only think about themselves. So it feels to me like a family situation that is exacerbated by somebody who doesn't really feel like things need to be equal, or someone who is not interested in doing right by that family member. And it creates this division or this sense of, I guess I never really knew you then. Hello, Patrick. Hello, Peggy. Hello, Rachel. How we doing? Let's calm spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Cool. There you go, just a little bit more. Did you guys miss me yet? I've been cleaning, but don't worry, I'm here. If you would like a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And I think we'll start with the energy oracle. What else do we have? I also didn't have electricity at the beginning of the day. That's not fun, you guys. When you have like a lot that you're trying to do in a day and you have to wait to turn the water back on because it's all cold and whatnot, and then your electricity is out as well, and you're like, oh, my neck actually cracked. That felt amazing. Did you guys hear that? Then you resort to doing things like, I guess it's a great time to reorganize my closet. So we've got number 3, blossoming abundance, and woman holding a coin. Well, alrighty then. I kind of like that. Here's the thing, though. You may actually be the person who is getting some sort of inheritance. Depends on how your story resonates, right? Or how things are working for you right now. Or this is the person who has decided not to leave an inheritance. This could be the family connection, right? But we do have blossoming abundance, and that is for you. I have no doubt on that. The question is there like some sort of obstacle here? Is it maybe coming from a situation you don't really expect it to? Ooh. I knew that was going to happen eventually, you guys. It had to. We have a ghost down. Hello, Khalil. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. What else do we have? This is the Pause Tarot. The Fool. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I mean, this feels like somebody who's cutting off their family. You'll know whether or not there's some sort of component here that involves somebody that has passed away. Again, my condolences. But I think for the majority of you, this is more so about, you know what? I don't know if I really need to deal with you. I don't know if I really need to let you know what's going on in my life. I don't know if I really need to live near you, because all you seem to want to do is judge other people. Like, do you get paid for that? What motivates you to be so excited about judging other people? If that's you, you're sassy and I like it. You're just kind of like, I don't want to like stick around and deal with more disrespect because I know I deserve better than that, right? Five of Wands. They're an argumentative person. Four of Cups. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh my God. that's some interesting energy. Okay, so have you ever had a real struggle to try to figure out where you're going to go get food? Because there's, I don't know, like at least four of you, or maybe at least three of you, right? And everybody's got a different opinion. I want Chinese, I want Mexican food. I want to go to this really cool place. And you make these suggestions and you feel like you're doing everything you can to, make sure everyone's got an option or everyone's slightly excited about where you're going. And there's this one person, everything you suggest, no. They probably sound slightly more human than that. I don't know what that was. But it's like, I'm going to do whatever I can to make things difficult. I make things difficult. My middle name is D for difficult. Just the D, though. I don't know, man. This is not somebody that seems to be someone I'd want to, like, spend vacation time with or, like, drive to go see. They're not very pleasant. They make things more uncomfortable, or they, like, fight things every step of the way, right? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. There is something that has happened in this family connection. It's not easy to just look the other way. It's one of those things where you either give a real solid apology and follow that up with some changed behavior, or we're not friends. I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. You're gonna be like that song, somebody that I used to know. Strength in the reverse. Whoever this is the Emperor in the reverse. This is the family connection that I believe you are dealing with. This person may have really kind of struggled to deal with the passing of a partner, for example, and that could have exacerbated some of their mood issues, maybe dealing with some medical issues. But I do feel like there's a stubbornness and a willingness to really kind of get under your skin or make you feel small, or like you don't get to make decisions. So it has a desire to control written all over it, right? How can I feel better about my situation by basically making you feel worse about your situation? Hello, Rob. Rob, how are you doing? Hello, Tom. How's your day? Hello, Brandon. Thank you. You're cute. We got Three of Wands in the reverse, Eight of Swords in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay. They don't expect you to walk away. They don't expect you to stand up to them. They don't expect you to feel free enough to just like walk away. They're not really expecting you to make a change in this situation. They feel like they'll be able to kind of have this repeating over and over again, right? I see you, I say mean things, and then you try to make it bearable. You're like, well, maybe I'm just going to stop doing that. Hello, Lainey. How are you doing? All right. Let's get a few from... This is the Ghost Tarot. What else do we have? I'm all thrown off on time. I'm so not used to like my first live stream being so late. All right. What else do we have? Oh, that one too. Okay. Really? 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, which we already had up here. The 9 of Cups in the reverse, and the 3 of Swords in the reverse. So here's the deal. You're trying to control me, or you're trying to make me feel bad about myself. You're trying to make every encounter as difficult or unpleasant as possible. Maybe you would even say this Emperor in the reverse is selfish. They don't like to do things for themselves. Maybe they boss people around. Maybe they're actually lazy. But you view this as someone who's not going to change. You're not going to change. You know, what do they say? A leopard doesn't change their spots. You're going to continue to act this way, and I'm pretty sure of it. Maybe it's even accelerated, right? So if you're not going to change, if you are who you are, and your goal is to, you know, make me feel bad, then I think that just means you should be over there and I should be over here. You know? I know, right? All right, we've got the Tower. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. And the 3 of Wands in the reverse again. With the 10 of Swords. They don't expect you to do this. They do not expect you to walk away. They do not expect you to stand up to them. You might say some choice words, and they go, "Oh my!" Now, they will probably swear. Maybe they don't swear. They're not going to be very pleased with whatever you say to them because it is you calling them out on their ish. This person doesn't get called out enough, or they just like tune it out, right? But you're gonna like, look at me. Look at me. That's the last time you eat my cookies. What's that Tenacious D song? Did you eat my kielbasa sausage? I think it's about a kielbasa sausage, right, you guys? This is like, oh, I guess I struck a nerve because whatever I did, now you've decided to tell me off. Now it seems like you're not messing around. They haven't seen the side of you. And I'm not suggesting that the best way you can handle with this kind of person is to be obnoxious or loud or do any name calling or anything like that. But this is you standing up for yourself, right? Like if somebody's trying to make you feel bad about yourself and you smile and nod and say, that opinion doesn't really register with me. Find a civil way to bow out, right? This person's going to see that you're handling things differently. Maybe you used to get emotional. Maybe you used to try to get this person's approval or, you know, talk in circles with them and try to get them back. No, now you're just kind of like, yeah, we're good. We're good. We have the Sun. Six of Pentacles. This person may be materialistic. King of Pentacles. This person may prioritize things over connections. They may be more concerned about whether or not you damage their rug or, you know, their dining room table or their pottery than whether or not they insult you or make you feel bad about yourself. It may be more about what they have and how that, you know, defines who they are. And if it's taken a while for you to view this person as such, now that you see them that way, now that you're looking at them with more of like a clinical eye, maybe even some of you have been taking some classes on psychology, but you're looking at it without justifying or excusing or feeling like whatever they're doing must be normal, acceptable. Now you're seeing that it's more so that they really do like to attack people, right? Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Hello, Justin. Hello, question mark. I love it. What's your dog's name? That's amazing. Oh, we don't deserve animals. They're the best. All right. What else do we have? Seven of Swords. Six of Cups in the reverse again. We had that at the beginning. Yeah, this person has some animosity or some resentment, and it may have zero to do with you. It may be something that's unhealed from their childhood. It may be something in terms of how they feel about that entire gender of people or that entire age group, right? But this person does not really seem to have a lot of positive emotion towards you. And you're not going to continue to look for it because you feel like that's just maybe something this person doesn't do. It's not like I'm not going to believe that you still have that capacity when you've basically demonstrated otherwise over a long period of time, right? Like, I get it now. I know how you act, or I know what your priorities are. Four of Swords in the reverse. Unhealed trauma. There's something that happened to this Emperor in the reverse when they were young, and it made them feel like they need to control things, control people. It could just be that they were, taught that from their parents. Four of Swords in the reverse, Moon in the reverse, Four of Cups in the reverse. Is this somebody who's really, really bad at hearing the word no? Does this person ever stomp their feet? Does this person ever get real emotional if they don't get their way? This looks like someone who is very accustomed to getting their way, and they don't change or address things or enjoy being held accountable because they feel like, to be honest, it looks like they feel like they have enough money to be that way, or they have a right to do what they do because they have helped you. I helped pay for your college education, or you lived in my house for 18 years, or I gave you that Christmas turkey, whatever it is. It's like, I supported you, so I get to treat you the way that I do. Other people are kind, so, that's enough. I don't have to be nice to you. This person justifies how they treat you and probably how they treat other people, right? Hello, first time. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. What else do we have? King of Swords. Overly analytical. Some may say heartless, although I would generally say that would be somebody who, well, I was going to say that would probably be like a King of Swords in the reverse. At least the King of Swords is in the upright, and then the Queen of Cups in the reverse was like, oh no, heartless was spot on. That fits. That works. So whoever this is, they struggle to have compassion. They struggle to think about things from your perspective. They think about things from their own perspective, what makes sense to them and how they were taught to deal with things. Page of Wands in the reverse, which may have some flaws. They do not, let's just say we had a way to, I don't know, use AI or some sort of computer program to read the room, right? There's 5 people in there. Read the room. What's the energy? What's the vibe? And that computer program, we know 100% honest, right? This person, they try to read that room, they're going to be wrong. They don't get it because they don't really care. They have felt no resistance from so many people that they've gotten very callous towards what impact those other people out there might have on my life. This is what I want. I pay for it, or I get it, or I get what I want elsewhere, right? Probably pretty quick to lose their temper on people that are working in retail or hotel or airport employee or whatever. This person's self-important is kind of what I'm trying to say. Don't you know who I am? You guys, is it ridiculous that I kind of like chuckle to myself at times? Because I just want to like complete BS, by the way, but I just want to randomly go to like a bar one day, order something, obviously a Dr. Pepper. You don't recognize me? Oh my gosh. I have like a lot of YouTube subscribers. That's this person's energy though. They really want to do it though. Like that's who they are. They feel like people should know what they've contributed, or they should be able to tell how they're dressed or what they drive. Oh, clearly you've got money. They have focus on financial or like asset related accumulation as opposed to their spiritual journey. And as a result, their wisdom, they may be older than you, but their wisdom, it does not match yours. You see things without an overlay of suspicion or pessimism. They don't look at life the way that life really is. They look at it with like a desire to see things as wrong or bad, or things aren't as good as the way they used to be, or whatever. They don't want to see things as, oh, that's great. That's nice. This is a good time. Thank you. That food was delicious. It's, potatoes are cold. Make them yourself next time. You look like a potato. There's a little bit of love lost here, okay? This is just not really working out. Why do I keep trying? Why do I want to connect with you? Why do I want to prioritize this family connection when you clearly don't? Like, okay, I got other things I could be doing with my time. This is the signs of the times. Let's see what else we have. I told you, this is about family. Ancestry, tree, family reunion. For some of you, this is because you have to deal with people face to face. You can't just be like, oh, sorry, you gotta run now. Bye. No, this is like, why do I have to deal with you right now? For some of you, this could be a funeral. For some of you, this could be a wedding. But having to deal with someone in your family is like nails on a chalkboard. And you may feel like you have gone on all sorts of random like errands or attempts to make this person treat you better. And you feel at this point, I've exhausted everything I could have done. The only other thing that's left is just me saying, you know what? You always treat me like I don't matter to you. So if I were to just go based off of how you treat me, maybe you would be happier if you didn't see me anymore. So let me just ask real quick. Do you want to see me? Do you want me to leave your life? Because the way you treat me makes me feel like you don't respect me. Sure don't think that you love me. Makes me feel like what you really like is making me feel bad. And you could probably just screen at like a computer or be like an online computer troll like most people, but you are being mean to me. Also, being mean to random people on the internet isn't very cool either. So you're giving this person an opportunity to make things right by actually saying, you're right. I could probably be nicer to you. You might have a Jack Nicholson moment. I'm thinking of As Good as It Gets when Helen Hunt calls him out and he's like, okay, you're right. This person may actually surprise you and say, no one's really called me out like that before, but you're not wrong. I could probably work on that. I could probably apologize for some of them will actually shock the poop out you because they might be willing to change. But if it requires an ultimatum before somebody's willing to treat you with respect, you're going to want to make sure that that conversation is real thorough, right? Like, let's not be obnoxious about it, but, you know, okay, well, what would that look like to you? Tell me more, like, am I your favorite person now? Because they're going to, like, not necessarily know how to do that. This is not something that would come naturally to them. They've been quite used to treating people this way. Hello, Johnny. How are you doing? Hello, Slow. How's it going? What is it? Slow Road. Okay. Hello, Aqua Beauty. What's going on? Thank you. You're awesome. This is the Egyptian tarot. What else do we have? Seven of Pentacles, Moon in the reverse, and the Eight of Cups. I've tried. I've done what I could. I have genuinely tried to be patient. I have tried to, do things right. I have tried to change this or, come at a different time or talk to you this way instead or leave politics alone or not bring up mom or not whatever it is, right? I have tried. The Seven of Pentacles is I've really put in the effort, but I don't feel like I've really gotten anything from it. Hello, Iron Butterfly. How are you doing? And I don't feel like anything that I do going forward would change your energy either. It just kind of feels like you want to have somebody that you can talk to in a way that is insulting. And I'm not going to stick around for that. So you have an opportunity. You could change how you talk to me. You could change how you treat me. And if it's a change in your behavior versus a short-lived effort, then I won't walk away. But I am perfectly comfortable walking away, never coming back. If you're going to insist on treating me like I'm a 5-year-old or on treating me like I'm an idiot or on calling me this or telling me I do this wrong, right? Be precise if you need to be, but try to remove as much emotion out of it as you can, right? This is what happens, and it makes me feel this way. It makes me feel stabby. Don't say that. It's probably not a constructive word to use. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Be honest. And also, that's a 7 clarifying a 7. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Are they like super lazy? Do they make you do stuff for them and then they insult you? Oh, that would not work. Have I told you guys the laundry story? If someone is doing something nice for you, if someone is being helpful, as I believe many of you are or have been for this Emperor in the reverse, and then they're going to be like, you missed a spot or you're late. I'd be like, hey, I'm like doing you a solid right now. You're not like paying me or anything. So the fact that I'm like 12 minutes late, it doesn't matter. Unless you're trying to get to an appointment on time. You know what I mean? Like, but this is somebody who takes joy in making you feel bad about what you've done, even though you're trying to do right by this person. I don't really have time for that. Do you? Nope. I think I'd rather be cleaning floors. You guys know I don't like clean floors. Cleaning floors is the worst. It's sadly quite necessary though, right? Queen of Cups, Four of Swords in the reverse. I have been kind. I have been patient. Have I been perfect? No. But I have tried to do right by this, and no matter what I do, you always make me feel like I did it wrong. Whatever I try to do to make you feel like things are going well, or to accommodate, you know, what you want to say or do or eat, you know, maybe they have a very particular diet. Whatever it is, it never makes you happy. So if there's literally nothing that I can ever do to make you happy, then perhaps it's best if I just let you chill by yourself. You need to like maybe not deal with people. So it's not an easy conversation, but I do feel like it's a very important one. And I do feel like this person may be real quiet for a little bit, like, oh, didn't think you were going to do that. What else do we have? Yeah. So whoever you are, you've come out as the Queen of Cups. You are also coming out as the Divine Feminine. Please keep in mind, you may not actually be female, but we all have feminine and masculine energy within us, right? You have shown this person kindness. You have been genuine, or you have tried to be helpful in some way, which is why this Queen of Cups Divine Feminine energy is coming through, right? And this doesn't have a romantic vibe to it. This is a family reading, but you have been kind or have been supportive of this person. They have not returned that sentiment, or they've not been able to treat you accordingly. Instead, they're making you want to rescind an offer. Like, I tried to help you, or I'm trying to do something to be kind to you, or I thought you wanted to see me every week, that you wanted to go to church with me, whatever it is, right? But all you want to do is trigger me. All you want to do is make me mad. All you want to do is make me feel less than. So now I have to really think about whether or not I want to continue to do this nice thing for you, or like be in your life. Entrapment, pregnancy, money, heartstrings. Someone feels a sense of responsibility because this is family. But there's also other things going on for this Divine Feminine. There's a sense of impatience with this family member, in part because they have a lot of emotions, making things a little bit unstable for them. Whoever you are, you also have a twin flame. Hey, it's really great to have to like deal with this family thing, you being all mean to me, when I'm trying to understand how to do right by myself and how to do right by a person that feels like my other half. It's a lot going on all at once. You may feel like this person's about to tell you how they really feel, but this family situation makes you feel like you can't really think about love the way you want to, because everything is so unstable, or there's a lot of drama with this family member, this Emperor in the reverse. Waves, love affair in the reverse, and legal. Yeah, so you could have an inability to spend as much time on things that you would like to spend time doing, because legally you need to be dealing with this, or, you know, because you're trying to make sure someone's long-term care goes through, trying to help someone sell a house, whatever it is, you're really caught up on trying to help this Emperor in the reverse. They're not being very gracious or grateful towards you. And it's making you question, at what cost? What am I giving up in order to be helpful for you right now? Am I losing out on somebody that I love because I'm trying to be here for you? Because then I'm going to start to question whether or not I should do that if you're treating me not very kindly. This is the Earth and Bone Oracle. Oh, we got some drama? Uh-oh. Hello, upper echelon. How we doing? Did I say hello to Rachel? I think I did. Nice. So we've got number 2 is Sage, harmony, acceptance, calm, serenity, and patience. This is our Queen of Cups energy, whoever you are. You've dealt with a lot from this person. You've tried to maintain your composure. You've tried not to be a jerk about it. But now we've got the stand. You're standing up for yourself. I have the courage to say what I need to say. You may not like it. That's fine. You can feel however you want. But that applies to me too. And here's how I feel. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you. This person's not used to hearing that, right? So we have the Wayfarer, number 11, and number 23, Fate. Interesting. Contemplation, search for truth, inner guidance, and introspection. What you say to this person makes them finally kind of open that like giant trunk of who they are and what they've been ignoring. Maybe I need to think about why I treat this person the way that I do. Cycles, alignment, decisive moments, opportunistic events. You're going to basically tell them you have an opportunity to salvage this relationship, but it requires you to change your behavior towards me. I like to do good things for you, or I'm trying to be here for you, but you don't treat me like you want me to continue to do that. So I need you to really think about whether or not you appreciate what I do or how I'm involved in your life. And if you want me to continue to be generous with you, I expect you to at least be respectful with me. You know, like, seems pretty fair. Seems pretty fair. And you should be like a little courteous, right? Let's get a few from the Santa Muerte. What else do we have? Hello, Adolescent Lion. How we doing? I'm pretty good. Knight of Cups in the reverse. 4 of Cups in the reverse. And the Hermit. So if you're going to be all cranky and rude and ungrateful, you do it yourself. I'm not going to keep signing up for that. If you're going to be respectful or at least quiet, you don't have to say nice things. You could just be quiet. Then we don't have to change anything, right? Then I'll keep doing the things that I'm doing. I don't normally like ultimatums. I really don't. But this is one of those things where it's just like, it kind of feels like that's what you have to do. You treat me with respect or I'm not going to keep doing these nice things that I do for you. That's it. That's all. That is the price of admission to my generosity. So would you like to try that again? Would you like to say that in a different way? Would you like to treat me a little bit differently? Like I am this beautiful butterfly. And you have to be cautious with it so you don't break its wings. Because that's going to have to be how it is or I'm gone. This is, standing up for yourself, being a little bit more firm than this person really expects you to be. They don't expect you to basically tell them I'm fine with not seeing you again. Or I'm fine. I could sleep at night if I walked away right now and never came back. Because I've tried to do right by you. But you haven't done right by me. Hello, Farrell. How's it going? What's up, James? Oh, just a little bit. We're only like 40 minutes in. But don't worry, I'll be back for another one. 8 of Wands in the reverse. And the Page of Pentacles. So basically, we could talk things through and try to do things in a different way going forward. Or you might have to pay people to do some of these things that you don't want to do. Or you might have to actually do them yourself. But what we're not going to keep doing is me being kind and generous with you and helping you out, and then you taking out your frustrations on me by being like verbally rude. Is there another way? Your presence is rude. You didn't even say anything. You're just rude. No, it's probably just all verbal. Huh? Treat me right or don't do anything, right? Don't see me. So I get that. I respect that. And I think for some of you, you're going to be a little surprised that this person's willing to be like, you're right. And for others of you, this person is going to struggle with that, right? You know. All right. I love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I appreciate you. I'll see you on the next reading. Doodles.